Hey, Lisa here, Front Row Promotions. How are you doing today? This is the afternoon, 1 p.m. Yes, normally it's 9 p.m. at night, but we had a special interview for today for this request because our guest, of course, she's not here yet, but she'll be here soon, and she's from Switzerland. So we're just going to give her a little bit of time to get here. Meanwhile, while I have you here, I will just talk about some other upcoming shows that we have. There's a few shows that I did get out to see on the big event. What was it called? It was at Boston Barrel House. I love that place. Um, I can think of the name. I'm really bad for names at this moment. But anyway, it's the band called Second Chance and Spinoff. I got the chance to see both of these bands. They are super cool and amazing. And they are going to be coming up here on Front Row Promotions. I will post a date later. I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start posting so you know what's coming up. There's going to be some changes in Front Row Promotions pretty soon. So I'm going to put some of the different things out there. So you'll know, you'll see on the page, you'll see events, and then you'll see a list of everything that's coming up. It should also be there for when I promote, or I mean when I set it up. So yeah. So yeah, I am just going to hold on here for a little bit to see if we do still have an interview for today. Meanwhile, if there's anything anybody out there would like to chat about, you can send me a comment, something you want to talk about music, you want to talk about any show you would like to see on here, or if you are a band out there watching and if you would like to be on Front Row Promotions, please hit me up. Send me a personal message and we'll make it happen. All right. So let me check my email right quick to see if there's anything going on. Here she is. Hey, Seraina, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. And you?
Good. Thanks.
Oh, good. Oh, that's my Siri talking. It has to. We're going to put Siri down because we don't need 2 cents out of that.
Yeah, I know the struggle.
Oh, so how are you? So tell me, where are you from?
I'm good, thanks. And I'm from Switzerland, and I'm here right now in Luzern, in Switzerland, middle of Switzerland.
Wow. I'm over here in the States, in USA, and I'm in a place called Baltimore, Maryland.
Yep.
So, wow, we are so far apart. This is so great that we can be together.
That's right. That's very cool.
Absolutely. So tell me a little bit about yourself, some of your background.
Yeah, my background is I'm a musician, so I'm basically that's all what I do. I also do ride motorbike sometimes when I have like a day off. But yeah, basically I'm just writing songs, singing, playing guitar, playing piano, sometimes a little bass, and yeah, I was also studying music. I was at the jazz and rock school in Germany actually, and yeah.
Oh, so cool. So when did you start out becoming the musician? I mean, you probably had it all your life within you, but when did you start?
I don't know. I think that the dream was there when I was like very young. When I was like a child, I always wanted to do something that stays, you know. And I was always like interested in creative stuff, and I started singing when I was 12 on school. So at school we had like the first show there, and people liked my singing. So yeah, I started to do it like seriously. And yeah.
Awesome. I love that was my favorite course in school, was the music. I always loved going to music class. I do.
Music and drawing, and also like this I don't know how it's called in English, but like doing some clothes and stuff. like
What?
sewing and stuff. Yeah,
Oh
so
yeah,
that's
clubs.
also
Yes.
what I still do for my stage outfits. So
Oh wow, you make your own
yeah,
clothing.
yeah, not like from the beginning. So I take some basic stuff and like put it together,
Put
and
together. That is
yeah.
so cool. Yeah, I was also talking to my sister friend Teresa, and we were always thinking about putting some like a clothing thing together. The thought's still there, still floating around, but we would like to try to get that together and
Just
do
do
like
it.
yes, that's what
It's
we should
fun.
do. Just jump in there and get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So oh, what was I going to say? Do you have family musicians? Are you from a family of musicians background?
Not really. So my family is like very creative. We have a lot of talented people in my family, but it's not that someone else like doing it for a living. So
Oh,
it's more like
okay.
a hobby and stuff. But they're all very creative and cool, and they also can sing. So I have a lot of sisters and brothers.
Oh, wow. So you have a large
It's
family.
yeah. It's a lot.
Very cool. Now, do they follow the music path?
Yeah, so they like what I do, and they also do like some music stuff, but really like in their off time. So
Oh,
they
okay.
have kids and family and stuff, so
That's
it's
yeah,
totally different to my life. So
right. So they're like they only have a handful of time
yeah,
for
that's
certain
right.
things. But
Yeah,
with you, this is what you do.
right.
Awesome. And I have to tell you, I was looking at, and when I did the promotion for you, there was this one song. I can't think of the name of it, but I was, still looking at your videos on Facebook or YouTube, and I am stunned. I am amazed. I mean, that your videos are so cool, and
Thank you so
you have
much.
so much energy and the power. It is really awesome. So, in a little bit in the show, I'd like to play a video. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course, I'd love to.
Okay. If you have a favorite one, we'll pick that one to play for you.
Maybe song for the girls, since
For
we're
the
like
girls. Yep, I was
having a
just
girls' night here.
yes, I love that. So cool. So, what kind of what was your first concert?
My first concert. Oh, that's some years ago. I think. Yeah. Now I remember. I was like still a teenager, like very young,
Uh-huh.
and I was in Zurich, and they were playing Craig David. He's like a soul and hip hop musician. So
Oh, okay.
I actually started there. I was a big fan of him, and it was a great show.
Awesome. Oh, that's very cool. Yeah, I think I was about 12 when I saw the first show. I don't know if you heard of Alice Cooper here.
Ah, yeah,
But
yeah, of course.
yeah, yeah, he was my first concert. So I grew up country, and my mom and dad, they loved the country, and
Yeah.
we grew up that way. And I turned rock and roll when my cool cousin Chucky took me to a rock and roll show. He says, "You want to go see Alice Cooper? Who's that?" I don't care. I'll go. I was game.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
From that point on, I was stuck. I was like, okay, I'm rock and roll now.
You can't go back there, right?
Nope. Once you hit
If
rock and
you
roll, that's it.
once you're there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cool. But was it Switzerland? What's Switzerland like?
Switzerland is small and like crowded. So
Oh,
it's like
okay.
we
Yeah.
just discussed. I was talking to my drummer before to do like a video clip somewhere outside where there is nothing but nature. But here you really have to go up to the mountains to not see like anything, because it's
Oh,
everything is like stuck together. And
oh,
but it's cute. I love it here in Switzerland. And yeah, especially like the mountains. So
oh.
it's
So is
great.
it like a cold? Is it cooler out there?
Right now we still have summer feelings here, so it's still like
Oh,
over 20 degrees. So
oh, okay.
you
Yeah,
can
it's like
go out like
50s here. Yeah.
yeah, but it's
Oh,
getting colder in the night. So I guess
okay. Yeah. Oh,
autumn is
that's good.
coming.
That's It's so cool, so cool. So have you been I see you have a new album out. I think it was in August. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, of course, I'd love to. So it's the name of the new album is Addicted to Color, and it's my second studio album, and it's actually the name Addicted to Color has like two meanings. The first is like obvious, so I like color.
I do, yes.
Yeah, and the second one is like I also want to talk about like addiction in general, and that is like a big problem we have here on our planet, like everywhere, and it's also in Switzerland. And in Switzerland, it's kind of hidden. The people are like always nice, but they do stuff like when you don't see it. So this is like the Swiss way. So many people don't realize the problems we have here too. So it's not like far away. So yeah, I do like a little campaign also on my headlining tour right now, to like just show the people the problems we have, and that we should talk about it. And if you like see someone struggling with stuff like that, just go and talk to them. And so like drugs and alcohol is never a good idea. So especially when you feel bad, it's better to have a clear head. And I also want to be a role model, like for young musicians, that it's not a thing in rock music anymore to do like this drug stuff and be drunk on stage. So I can be a lot rock and roll without that, and actually it's better without it. So
absolutely, you're not thinking clear when you have all that mess in you, right?
That's right.
Yeah. So what you want to do is bring awareness to everybody that you can still do the rock and roll. You don't have to follow that image of what it was before.
Rock and roll doesn't have to do anything with that image. So rock and roll is like what you have in your heart. So
exactly, yes. Follow your passion. Yes,
right.
So cool. I love that. When I have a co-host, but she couldn't make it today. But whenever we love something, we always do.
Yeah.
Throw the hearts out, like yay!
Me too. On stage, I like to do that too, especially when the crowd is like very friendly, and so yeah.
What's it like being up on stage and you hear the crowd and they're singing the songs that you have, your original songs? What's that feeling like?
That's the best feeling, and that's actually one of the biggest things why I am writing music, because I want to reach people. I want to communicate with them, and so if they really like sing your songs, the message, they receive the message and they're with you, and that's very great. So it's awesome. We're having a great time on tour, and meeting a lot of new people, and it's awesome.
That is sweet. Now, are your tour, are you just in Switzerland, or have you come across to go to the States, United States?
We were actually touring in Germany, in Italy. Sometimes we were also in France. But maybe we can come to the UK soon. We haven't made it there already, but it's a big dream of mine. And we are planning a lot of new shows. So yeah.
That is so cool. That would be great to see you and see you in concert and see you up there on stage. And you have so much energy. Would it be okay to share the video now?
Yes, please.
Okay, let me turn the... I was just watching the song "Hit Shit." that's really cool too.
Yeah, people like the name.
Yeah, that's really neat. I'm gonna
I have to plug my computer anyway.
I'm gonna turn this around. Hopefully, I get it to where it needs to go there. And then let me go back and put it. What was the girl? Let me see. Come on.
That's good.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, for the girls?
Song for the girls, yeah, right.
Okay, this one here. All right.
When you're hustling,
of course we have a commercial.
Never stop until you get it right. But every hustle.
There we go.
This is a song for the girls all around the world. Sing
That is so cool. All right, let me turn this back around here. I really like that. That is so
Cool.
sweet. And I love there's a musician here, and when I hear your voice, it reminds me of this musician I'm about to tell you. Let me know if you ever heard of her. It's it's the singer in Hailstorm. Have you heard of Hailstorm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get compared with her a lot. So
Oh, do you? Okay. So I'm
yeah,
not the only one.
yeah. But I like her a lot. So it's
Oh,
it's
good.
cool. Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Lizzie, that's her name, Lizzie Hale.
Lizzie Hale, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I
And
just
she's also playing guitar and stuff. Yeah. So.
yeah. I feel that whole connection there. That's really nice. So your writing styles, would you like to talk about some of your writing?
Yeah, of course. So it's like, yeah, where should I start? So I usually have I have an idea, and then I just sit down with my guitar and yeah, and just work it out. Many times it's like with the acoustic guitars, and then I go to the electric guitar, but not always. Sometimes it's like when I have like the idea for a riff, um, especially for that, or for example for the a song for the girls. I
Yeah.
had like this riff in my mind, this so I was like just jamming with my electric guitar, and it was like,
Ah,
yeah, that's cool.
well, that's cool. So
So,
sometimes you feel the beat to the music before the words come in. That's
yeah, so
that's
so I'm like very I love rhythms,
oh,
and I also have like another project. It's called Dead Venus, and we play progressive rock there. So with like
oh,
this
nice.
very crazy odd meter stuff, and it's like it's very
Oh,
very nerdy, but I like it. So.
that's cool. Hey, it's what you like, and that's what
Yeah.
and I'm telling you, this, I wanted to tell you also, feel free to post your music on my page on Front Row Promotions.
Okay.
Feel
Awesome.
free. Yes, I have to approve it because I've been getting a lot of spam and junk mail. But
Yeah, of
once,
course.
I'm on and I see you, bam, you're in. But please feel free. I want everybody to see your amazing talent. You're
Thank
you're
you.
so you're so super cool. There's some love back at you.
Awesome.
So where's your next place to go to in your tour?
Yeah, we will play tomorrow. It's another Swiss date, and it's in Bern actually, or like around there.
Okay.
You maybe know Bern from like it's one of the biggest cities we have in Switzerland. So
Oh, okay.
the main
Cool.
city.
Yeah.
And we will play there tomorrow, and yeah, we have a lot of shows coming up, but yeah, not released yet. So
Okay.
I
Gotcha.
sadly can't talk about it.
Right.
So,
So keep it yeah. Keep it under.
but you can keep yourself posted on my website or also on my social medias, of course. So I always like, yeah, shoot
Absolutely.
out the new stuff.
Yes, absolutely. So have you collaborated with anyone, or is there anyone you would like to collaborate with?
There's actually a lot of people I would like to collaborate with. For example, Lizzie Hale would be awesome once, and yeah, I'm also right now I'm working on a acoustic album. So
Oh,
I took some songs from my first two albums, and yeah, we're just like producing some acoustic versions of it, and we also want to do some collaborations there. But it's also still like something I can't tell it right now. So
right. So until it
which
comes out.
people will be involved, and yeah, but there will
Oh,
be a lot of great singers there, and I'm looking forward to it very much.
oh, that's so cool. I cannot
Some
wait to see.
unplugged stuff.
Yes. Absolutely. Sorry, my dog is
Yeah, I
got a
hear
few dogs in the house. Yeah. The ones roll out.
it.
So how many instruments do you have, and how many do you play?
I don't know how many I have. I would have to count it right
You got a
now.
lot.
But it's a lot. I have I have two electric guitars which I play live, and this is some kind of Fender Stratocaster. It's not original, but actually my father made it, so we made it together.
Sweet.
And so it's like they are two unique guitars only I have, so which is awesome.
Wow.
And yeah, I have a bass and I have several acoustic guitars. And yeah, right now it's a lot because I'm recording this acoustic stuff, and I also have like borrowed some other guitars, so it's like everything is full with guitars.
That is so cool.
Yeah, and I also have two pianos, which I usually play in my progressive rock band. So I play like two pianos together.
Oh, okay. While you're there, like one over here, and
yeah, it's like one is there and the other one is like
above it, yeah,
like up above it, and yeah, the one is like a special piano. It also has like this tube inside, like you have in the amps from the guitars. So you can have some distorted sounds, like distorted organ sounds and stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Right, it sounds good.
It makes a lot of noise, so I like that.
While you were on tour, have you had any like funny or odd or different things happen? Like any stories you would like to share?
Yeah, it's always fun, and sometimes it's not that fun. So it can also be exhausting, or you can like sometimes you annoy each other when you're on the road like a long time. So, but it's great. I love being on tour and playing, and yeah, one of the funniest stories was actually we were on the road with a borrowed car. So like with the big one, with the bus, and then one of a sudden he stopped like rolling, and we were on the highway. We didn't know what was the problem, and in the end, it turned out that the drummer like put his foot on the kill switch. So,
oh no!
The car was like acting like it was in an accident, and it shut down everything.
Oh no!
So we found out like some days later, through the mechanic. So he was like, okay, but it was on a strange place, the kill switch, so he couldn't. It was not the drummer's fault, but of course it was the drummer who shut down the bus.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, that was crazy. We spent a lot of time on the highway, and I actually had to get into another car to get to the next show, which we should have played like together. But then we arranged that I just go like alone and play there acoustically. So it was so strange. So I was I was driving with two like strangers to the next train station, and to get to the venue
must go on.
somehow.
You gotta get there. That
the show must go on. Right. And the worst thing was I had to leave my band behind, so somewhere had to stay at the bus, and I just had to leave them, and that was really hard for me.
Oh.
So when they joined me like some hours later, I was already finished with my show. They joined me at the venue with the borrowed car, like so. And I was just crying to see them again.
No.
that was crazy, but
it's like you didn't want to leave without them, but they had to get that fixed, and you had to keep going to get to the show. So
yes, right. Today it's very funny, but
at the moment then it wasn't funny, but now it is.
Right.
So have you ever been starstruck in your travels?
Starstruck is like being some kind in love with another musician, or
like if like if you have you see somebody that you like, say you have, like, for an example, we'll use Lizzie Hale.
Yeah.
And if you were ever out and then you saw her and you'll go, oh my God, there she is. Have you ever felt like that? Feeling like,
Yeah, of course. I have that a lot. So I admire like several other musicians. So I think it's just a great thing to write songs, and I appreciate everyone who stands like on stage and just being themselves and give everything from them on stage. And if someone is able to do that, I can be starstruck.
Absolutely. I know I would be too, you know.
Yeah. Well, one particular person is Michael Ackerfeld from Opeth. I don't know if you know Opeth. It's a Swedish deaf progressive rock band.
Oh, okay.
Progressive metal band. So, and he's also like the songwriter and plays the guitar and sings and everything. And he's just like such a great musician. So it's not like that it's about the person or that I want to date him or something like that. It's just like all about the music. So
it's that music, yeah.
I would really love to like just sit down with him and talk about music. So.
Yes, absolutely. There's a band over here. I don't know if you heard of them. They're called Def Leppard.
Yeah, of course.
You heard Def Leppard.
They're big here in Switzerland.
That's my first and major band. Everybody knows awesome. Me knows I love Def Leppard. I haven't met them yet, but I still am trying to get there. So yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. But you know, I got plenty I've seen them plenty of times in concert, but we were like this close, but we had like we didn't have backstage passes. They're extremely expensive anymore. Nowadays, but yeah, one day, you know, one day. So I'm gonna move along to do some fun questions, if that's cool.
Yeah.
All righty.
Fun is always great.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if you have Coke and Pepsi out there, as we have here, Coke and Pepsi.
Yeah, we have both.
Okay, good. So just wanted to ask you, which one would you be your favorite?
Coke.
Okay, because me and my co-host have this thing going on. We have to ask every guest.
Okay, but who's winning?
She is pretty much, because Coke is like, you know, everybody wants to have Coke, and then also you can mix Coke and with mixed drinks and stuff. It tastes better, you know.
Oh, really?
Everybody thinks it tastes better, but me, I'm the Pepsi girl. And my co-host Kandi, she's the Coke girl. So.
I don't drink a lot of stuff like that, but if I have a craving for it, then I want to have like a Coke, which is like very cool and
refreshing,
with ice cubes. Yeah.
Yes. I'm addicted to my Pepsi. I know I probably shouldn't drink as much. I need to drink more water through the day or something else.
Would probably more healthy.
Yes, yeah.
I can understand.
I drink it either a little bit during the day or like in the evening when I'm watching a nice show, you know, and I'll just try to, you know, have that be my refreshment for the evening.
That's great.
But I know I drink too much of it, but okay, so we'll move along with the next fun question. So if you were in, let's see, a time machine, and you're setting the dial, and you can go anywhere, forward, backward, anywhere you want to go. Mm-hmm. What time are you going back in? Or forward in?
I don't know. I think I would go like into the future.
Oh, awesome! Yeah,
to see what our planet will be.
Absolutely, it would be always good to know.
So like 100 years.
Yes.
And then we know what we have to do here, you know.
Right. So you can
see what's wrong, and then we know what we have to do.
When you come back, then you know what to do. That's perfect. Mine, excuse me.
Okay.
I would go back. Of course, I would like to go back to see the bands that I haven't seen. like when they first came out, you know, the very first Kiss show, the very first Def Leppard, all that, all the firsts, and like the Beatles and things like that I never saw.
Awesome.
And so that would
if
be.
if I would go back, I would also go back for concerts, of course.
Absolutely.
Because like I'm a 90s child and I miss like everything fun.
There you go. I know, because 80s was the best time frame.
Yeah, and also 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Oh,
and
yeah, the 70s were good too. Yeah.
And then it started, like, live shows started to be not that live anymore. So
right.
but still, like, the real rock and roll still exists, but it's like
it's just a bit different.
It's different. So I would love to see like the big rock and metal bands in their best days. So
absolutely, yes. We have a thing here called M3, and they do put together bands that are like from the 80s, and they pull all together like a nice festival of
cool
bands. It's like from Friday to Sunday. Sometimes it's Saturday, Sunday or so, but mainly all weekend long, and they have different shows. So you can buy like the 3-day pass or the 2-day pass, whichever you want.
Awesome.
And so cool. And they have the lawn seats, or they have it the pavilion. It's all outside. And well, the only thing about having lawn seats is if it rains, you get rained on. You can bring your umbrella and everything like that, but the rain is cold. Sitting out there in the rain is kind of like but the next ticket I'm going to buy is going to be under the pavilion.
Okay.
Yes,
that's a good idea.
Yes. So if you had, if someone come to you and they wanted advice, or if they're just starting out in the business, in music business, what advice would you give them?
I would say, like, start somewhere that you feel good about it, you know. So I think the first thing that has to be there is like the musician. So the artist has to be there, and everything else comes after that. So I think it would be good if you know what is your goal in life with music, and what kind of artist you want to be. And that is something you decide before everything else. So and you also don't change it for anybody. So it's like,
I like that.
I think that's that's the most important thing, and something that I see, like, in musicians and acts. They really have success, that it's like unique, you know, and you can only be unique if you be yourself, and if you find out what you want to be yourself, and not like someone says, that works right now, let's do it like that, let's color your hair or whatever. So you have to do you.
Yes, I like that. You do you. I love that. That's perfect. Absolutely. So the next fun question: if you were stranded on an island, this is Kandi's question, actually. If you were, if you were stranded on an island and you could only have 5 things with you, say like you were in a Gilligan boat and you got stranded and you had 5 things, what 5 things would that be?
I would just have to ask if, like, my amp and the amplifier, everything, is that one thing or 2?
Amplifier, that could be 1.
Okay, can be 1. Okay. So I will take that. I would take my electric guitar, one of it. I don't know which one. It's very hard. I would take 1 piano and 1 acoustic guitar, and then it's 5. Shit, I don't know. Something to live.
Something to eat, the food.
Something to eat. No, food. I can make food, but I think water, maybe. Maybe there is no water, so.
That's true. Yeah, you need that. Yes. So, okay, next question. What's on your bucket list?
On my bucket list?
Yeah.
Just a lot of festivals and venues I want to play, and like some bands. I would love to like tour with them.
That's cool. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely. If there's one place that you really, really, really want to play, what would be that one place?
I really, really, really want to play. I just forgot how that the name of that festival is, but I saw a video of Miley Cyrus playing there. It's like one of the biggest like festivals ever. It's in America somewhere.
Probably California. I'm not sure. I guess that's where she is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like all the big pop and rock stars are playing there.
Oh yeah.
I just forgot the name.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Shoot. It'll hit me later, but
Yeah,
like
later.
I gotta text Seraina. I gotta tell her. I gotta tell her.
You can write it in the post when you share the video.
There you go. Yeah, if it comes to me, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
But it is in California. It's right there, and I can't spit it out.
It's not the name. It's not California also in the name. Like,
No. It's something else, but that's where everybody goes. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yes, that would be so cool. That would be so cool. Is there anything you would like to share or anything that you want to mention?
Actually, I mentioned like everything, also like the important thing about my new album, Addicted to Color, and actually it's still available. We have vinyl, we have CD, we also have a fan box with the sunglasses and stuff. So go and check it out.
Oh, sweet. Oh, okay. So where can they find that?
Actually everywhere. It's also on Amazon, and I don't know what is that like a big thing in USA.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have
so
Amazon.
yeah, so on Amazon is of course you can find it, and or you also go to my website and check it out there.
Okay. At this time, would you like to plug your socials? All your
Yeah.
socials where people can find you.
Yes, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram. It's always like Seraina Telli official. If you need to write official, but Seraina Telli is actually you will find me, and you will see me like with the blue and green. So yeah.
I love it. I love it.
I'm also on TikTok now. So
oh, okay.
I don't know what I'm doing there, but I try to survive TikTok. But yeah, if
there
you want to see
go.
that, go and check it out.
Awesome. So you can find all the socials like Facebook and all that. Yeah.
And also YouTube, of course, and Spotify also, and
okay.
iTunes. So if you just want to listen to the songs.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, I will. Oh, I wanted to know, what time is it there in Switzerland?
Right now it's like 20 minutes before 8.
Oh, before 8.
Evening.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And this is we're in the afternoon, almost 2 o'clock, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, I see some sunlight behind you.
Almost
so.
2. Yeah.
Here it's already dark, so it's getting dark like very fast right now. So
awesome. Gotcha. Well, I'm gonna let you go, and I wanted to let you know I appreciate you coming to Front Row Promotions.
Thank you.
And you're always welcome to come back. You have another few albums you want to promote and you want to discuss and talk about, you're more than welcome to come back.
Very cool. Looking forward to it. And thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Absolutely. So yes, so just hang on tight. I'm going to close out the show if you want to talk a minute or two afterwards, and then we'll be gone, So, okay. All righty. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So much. You're welcome.
See you another time. Greetings to Kandi. I would love to.
Absolutely. Yes. Hopefully we can get another show and then she can come on and meet you. She will love you. You're absolutely amazing. And your music is phenomenal with the energy that you have. I just love it. There's this one. You're welcome. The one song, I don't know the name of it, and I was trying to find it beforehand. And it in the beginning it goes, oh, 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 oh. I don't.
That's Think.
That's Think.
Think is the name of the song.
Think.
Like
okay.
Think.
I love that. Yeah. Oh,
I'm screaming a lot, right?
yeah. Yeah. I love
You like
that. I
that?
love that. That's my favorite one. I love
Great
it.
to hear. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And once again, always welcome to come back to Front Row Promotions.
I'd love to. Thanks.
Absolutely. You're welcome. All right. So I'm going to play my song as we go, and just hang tight, and we'll talk a little more. All righty. But first of all, thank you all for coming to Front Row Promotions. Thank you, Seraina Telli, for being here as my guest on Front Row. And these are ours. I love it. The metal horns. Love it, love it. And what I always like to say is support live music, music in the making, and music everywhere. Front Row Promotions. All right. Let's get that song out. All right. Let's see if it's this one. All right. Bye now.